Alright, we're back with some Sims 4 Let's Play, the Batesons. So I haven't really done a lot with these guys for a while because it was Christmas, and then there was a lot of food prep around Christmas, and having people over, and then my friend and roommate came over, and stayed with us for a while, and we watched a lot of Game of Thrones, so haven't played a lot of Sims. Oh, we did play some Minecraft though, so that's also that. I did post that, but did not post a lot of solo simsing, and so I have sort of forgotten what's happening with these guys. Oh, I also, like, when I got a mic for Christmas, and I forgot, and I started recording some Sim stuff, like, right after, because I was really excited about getting this new mic, and then I didn't record the audio with the mic. So I did a quick, like, fast forward through those 2 episodes that I didn't have the audio recorded, and talked ramblingly through that. So yeah, check that out. It's really fascinating and wonderful. Yeah, so now and Koji and Cohen aged up, and I'm pretty sure. All right, let's look at their outfits. I'm pretty sure I gave them like sort of personalities and stuff. Yeah. Oh, okay. So they each have different aspirations, and their aspirations are the like 4 remaining after the social butterfly one. Because I figure if we have 4 kids, we can give them all we can work on all the kids' aspirations and get all those done. So Koji is rambunctious scamp, but he's a bookworm. So he's like decently well-rounded. But I gave him. Let's look at his outfits. I gave him some, like, sort of athletic-y outfits, because he's a rambunctious scamp, and he's got formal wear, and sleepwear, and party, swimwear. Let's see, then we got Now, who is a whiz kid, and he's good. So he has sort of more, like, typically preppy outfits, and a very fancy formal wear. And he's even got the glasses and all that, and the sort of longer hair. And Cohen, who is artistic and outgoing. So he's like, oh, this is kind of cool. This is like he put a shirt over that shirt, and then he's just wearing the shirt. That's kind of cool. That, like, is a realistic thing to have as 2 different outfits. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to give them all, like, their own personality. Since they're identical triplets, I figured they should have their own personality. Cohen looks somehow different from the others. He looks like a little bit more evil or something. But I gave him all the same eyebrows, so I'm not quite sure. Oh no, he looks a lot like, maybe it's the hair. I don't know. He looks a little bit more evil. Nefarious for some reason. But, whatever, that's fine. We can have a little nefarious sim. I think I updated the mom, Anastasia's, outfits as well. So I probably should have showed you those, but you'll see her walk around in them. I just made them less, like, super stylish and more, like, stylish, but practical. Yeah. Because, like, I think I got rid of her high heels, too, because, like, you know, now she's, like, a mother of 4. She presumably was carrying around triplets with high heels, which is, you know, that's gotta put some stress on the ankles, I figure. So, I'll give her a little bit of a break. And Akito will forever remain in the same clothing. So I want to give the boys a room, like these 2 rooms. I'm gonna take this wall out probably and make this all a room, and have the triplets in here, and put Finley in the nursery. I mean, make it not a nursery and put her in there. That's the like master plan, but we have like not a ton of money to do that with, because I'm pretty sure Finley's room cost like 2K, more than that probably. Finley's room costs a lot of money, I feel like. I don't think we have the money yet, so I'm gonna wait for Mom and Dad to come back home from work, and then hopefully at that point we'll have like a decent amount, at least enough for them to like have beds and all that jazz. Alright, so she's done her homework. She still needs to make a best friend. Let's invite over Arjun and Masato and Cassandra. Luckily, can we be best friends with our siblings? Because those relationships are pretty good. Alright, let's work on, okay, what are you, whiz kid? Play 3 games of chess. Okay. Well, she invited a lot of people, so one of them can play a game of chess with you. Jungle gym. Do we have one of those? Oh shoot, we don't. Alright, well for now you can play over here. Activity table, we don't have one of those. I guess we could buy one. We don't have like any money. Presumably that'll go in the triplet room. Maybe I'll have like a section of it be like their sleeping area, like over here maybe, like against this. No, because this has like the window. Yeah, maybe this will be their sleeping area. Yeah, and then over here can be the play area. I could even keep this wall maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'll do a speed build at the end of this once the parents get back, and we'll see. Okay, Arjun is your friend, so you gotta play with Arjun. And okay, you want to play chess with none of these people. I guess play with your brother for now, since he doesn't have an activity table, so he can get his logic skill up as well. I guess why not? Okay, motor skill, mental skill, awesome. Why are you upset? Do you have like spoiled food or something? No. Okay, you are back and you made like no money. That's fabulous. That's fantastic. Ugh, I'm so stressed about the money scenario. Ugh. I don't know why. It's just a poor choice. Alright, is this... I do remember that he's vegetarian. Don't worry. I remember this time. Alright, when she gets back home, when is she getting back home? Alright, not too long. When she gets back home, we'll go into speed build. And hopefully we'll have enough money by then. Ugh. Christ. Alright, why are you so uncomfortable? What is unpleasant about your surroundings? Is this kid, like, farting or something? What is your name? Steven... Are you even friends with him already? Oh, and that's right, we have to be friends with our grandpa because he's gonna die soon and it's gonna be super upsetting. Oh, maybe grandpa can get remarried to Tegan Wilkes. Oh, yeah, he's uncomfortable. Maybe they're both uncomfortable because something is gross happening. Oh, who's this kid? Friendly introduction. He looks a lot like them. That'll be good. They could have... Wow, he looks a lot like them, actually. Not quite, but it's the hair, I guess. Oh, wait. Oh, it's Genji, okay. It's Genji from Overwatch. Shit. He's flanking us. Alright, play another game with him, since you have to play 3. What are you up to? You're supposed to be making friends. Be friendly. Friendly. Heartfelt compliment. Friendly, heartfelt compliment. Maybe do something funny. Goof around. Oh, you're not doing anything, are you? No, I'm sorry. You ate your food and I just left you. Alright, you have to have fun? Sure. Watch the TV. News, why not? Sure. Alright. Chat it up. This room is so cute, though. I'm kind of sad to see it demolished slightly, or like moved, I guess. I mean, there's like a lot of open space, though, that's kind of not being used, so it'll be alright to have it in a smaller area. Social level 8. Girl, you're so good. Tell a goofy story. Why are you still... What is so uncomfortable about your environment? What does it even say? Most Sims hate being surrounded by filth and squalor. Well... Oh, it's this trash pile right here? Seriously? Seriously? That's what's getting your goat? Alright, go. This guy looks sad. Can we be nice to him? Get to know him. Really? That was it? It was because of that trash pile right there? That's the only reason why you were uncomfortable? Wow. What if you were at, like, a landfill? Would you just die from discomfort or something? Jesus. Alright, play third game. Is that gonna be 3? Yep. And you also made very little money. Awesome. Fantastic. Alright, so here's one of the outfits that I gave her. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like she wouldn't wear it. But, yeah. So, probably it's not the best idea for her. But, wow, look how toned her muscles are, though. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, yeah. We're gonna try to do this, this whole rooming situation. Oh, I should have had them leave. Okay, add him to your group. And go here. No, go there together. Awesome. Alright, be right back, guys. Thanks for watching. I guess I'll talk while I'm doing the speed build, so See you in a second. So I went to the dentist today. This is the third time I've gone to the dentist this break, over winter break. Because previously I had not gone to the dentist since before high school. So that's about 7 years that I hadn't gone to the dentist. So naturally, since I don't floss, no one flosses, right? Like, that's not just me. I mean, okay, I'm sure some people do, and those people are crazy, and I greatly admire them, but I do not. And so I had cavities, and they can't do, like, fillings all at once if they're in separate parts of your mouth. So they did the ones on the bottom right side, and then the ones on the bottom left, and then just recently the ones on the top left. So now, okay, when I pluralize that sounds like I have like 80 cavities in my mouth. One, it was, the bottom right had 2, bottom left had 3, and the top left had 2. So, like, it's bad, but it's not that bad. I don't know. I don't, like, eat candy all the time. Sometimes I get, like, sometimes I drink some soda in there, just to mix things up. But anyway, so I was at the dentist, and since I've been there 3 times now for the same procedure, basically just in different parts of my mouth, I have it, like, down pat mostly now, so I know the whole protocol, and I know both the dental hygienist and the dentist decently well. I feel like this time, actually, they were like, thanks for spending the holidays with us. And I was like, yeah, I just thought, what do I want to do this winter when I go home? The dentist. I want to go there at least 3 times. That sounds like a fun experience. But no, they're really quite nice, actually. But every time that I go there, they ask me, must be a new thing, or at least new as of 7 years ago, is that they have, like, a monitor now that is, like, adjustable, that is connected to a computer, I guess, or laptop, and they have, like, their Netflix account set up on it, like the dentist's Netflix account, and they ask me if I want to watch Netflix while they're doing the procedure, which I always say no to, because it just seems weird to me. I mean, I also just have a lot of screens in my life. I play video games, and I write. I mean, sometimes I write by hand, but it's much more efficient to type, and I code, which is difficult to do by hand. So if there are moments when I can choose to not have screens, then it seems like it's usually I go for that option. But on top of that, I realized this because this particular time there was already a show, like, that had been paused clearly from whoever was watching before. And the dental hygienist, even though I said no, again, this time, to watching Netflix, must have just gone on autopilot or something, because once I laid down, she, like, moved the monitor or whatever and started playing it. And, I realized that screens and, like, shows are very hard to not look at once they're happening, like, once they're on. Have you ever tried to not watch TV once it's on? Like, it's quite difficult, even if it's boring, like, even if it's something that you're not really into, like, your parents or something are watching some show and you're, like, not into it, but you're still in the room. It's really difficult to not look at the screen when they're moving pictures. Even, I'm not saying the whole time, but I'm saying just even, you catch yourself sometimes just looking there because it's distracting or, like, stimulating somehow. But then I got really concerned because there were these 2 people with, like, drills and metal instruments and, like, probing my mouth with this other stimuli that was competing with them doing their work. And I'm sure they're both very capable people, and I have complete faith in them, but just my knowledge of how difficult it is to not be drawn to screens, I was slightly concerned. But it was fine. My mouth is fine so far. We'll see tomorrow, but that was slightly terrifying. Also, okay, so then the show that we were watching, I guess all 3 of us, was whoever had been there before suggested this, but it was a show about medieval times, right? It was like a historical. I don't want to say it was like a documentary because it was like a rendition of sorts, and like part of it was it was mostly educational, but there was also some like acting involved, so it was like a mix. And the particular part that it was paused on started talking about like medicine in medieval times. So I was just trying to figure out what kind of person, when they go to a dentist, and the dentist asks, "What show do you want to watch?" Thinks, "Oh, I want to watch a show about the uh, medicine in medieval times, when there was no anesthesia, or like not great anesthesia maybe, and like terrifying torturous instruments and a lot of pain." Yeah, I mean, maybe the thought process is like, by comparison this isn't so bad, but like most people are really afraid of going to the dentist. I've been told, and I know my father is not a fan. Because when he was a kid, it was much more painful than it is now for me. So I'm sure during medieval times it was just even worse. So I don't understand. I was just trying to imagine the kind of person who was sitting in this chair before me, and why. I just don't know why. And that's all I have to say. I hope you've enjoyed this little tidbit of my life. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.